Okay, welcome everyone to another live trading session of the mentorship. Today is May the 18th. Only a few live trading sessions remaining after today. You made it this far, and so I hope it's been very beneficial. If you missed anything, go back into the recordings, check it out. Send me any questions onto the Telegram or WhatsApp. Email also fine. So what's remaining? So we got the live trading today. And then on Saturday, we have the trade setups webinar. Then we have our final live simulation back testing on Sunday, the 21st. Then next week is our final week of live trading, Tuesday as well as Thursday. So the 23rd and 25th of next week. And then we have like this MetaTrader session. I think it's MetaTrader or Trading View. Open to other suggestions as well, if you have any suggestions. So yeah, we're almost there. Congratulations. Pat yourself on the back if you made it this far. Now let's get to it. So first things first, we're going to come over to the news, see what's going on. Forexfactory.com. And we're going to look for major candles. So the next available news is going to be at 8:30 a.m. New York, Eastern Standard Time. So for CAD, we're not looking at that, right? That's not really something that's concerning us. But for this USD unemployment, why might this concern us? Well, this is going to concern us because we're looking for setups on gold. We're interested in taking positions on gold. So if there's going to be unemployment claims, then it's definitely going to affect the movement of gold for us as well. And that's about it. FOMC, 10 a.m. existing home sales. I think we should be off the charts before this 10 a.m. move, which is medium impact. We should already be off the charts before that move. So a lot of volatility today, a lot of volume coming in today. Medium impact folders, high impact folders. You got a bank holiday for Swiss franc, bank holiday for French banks, and then bank holiday for German banks. So euro was probably not the best pair to look for volume today. But that doesn't affect us because that's not what we're looking at. So let's get over to our analysis, starting with gold. All right. Okay, cool. All right. Let's come over to the daily time frame, as always. So looking to the left of current price, we see that there was this level here on the daily. It was respected, right? This level was respected multiple times, right? It was respected here, here, here. A lot of respect for this level. These candles couldn't break below. However, this candle, the king, was able to close below. He was able to do what they couldn't do and close below. Isn't that right? It was slightly below, but look at it. So that was yesterday, right? Then the current candle today is respecting these levels, right? There's some rejections here for a reason because these levels are also key levels, right? So we did get a closure below this major level here yesterday. And now the current daily candle was attempting to continue to drive down, but it's coming into this rejection area, right? And what is that area? It looks like another key level, a support to be specific, right at this level here, looking to the left. What's going on, my, here we go, right here. This range is a strong level. It appears to be a strong level. So it's quite interesting to see how the rest of the week is going to turn out. So daily's bearish. Yesterday's candle was able to break below this key level and close. The 4-hour is currently bullish with a 2-hour closure. And there's this 4-hour level right down here. If we adjust our daily, and the previous 4-hour was able to close below that. So that's also a beautiful telltale sign that that level was able to close below that. 1 second. This 4-hour was able to close below. The current 4-hour is potentially making a top wick to continue driving down, or this 4-hour is interested in closing back into this range to maybe potentially take some, potentially fill this range. So if we look right here, there's a range right here. It's about almost 70 pips. So we just have to wait and see what this 4-hour is going to do. But in the meantime, we know the daily is bearish and this current 4-hour is bullish, but the 1-hour, however, the 1-hour, my friends, is currently bearish. Currently bearish. And then we have this 1-hour level right here. And the previous 1-hour was respecting that. So we had a break below. We had what seems to be like a pullback or a retest for about 2 hours. Now the current 1-hour is bearish. So daily is bearish, 4-hour is bullish, the 1-hour is bearish, and the 30-minute is bearish as well. Cool. We're adjusting our levels. We just got a new 7 a.m. closure. This 30-minute was able to break outside of this zone. And then the next 30-minute close right back into this level, but respecting, what was that, the 1-hour? Yeah, respecting this 1-hour level right here. So the 30 minutes bearish, the 1 hour is bearish, the 4-hour is bullish, and the daily is bearish as well. Interesting. So all this bearish momentum, closure back in the range. I think paper trading this on the break of these lows, stop loss at the previous bearish candles high, looking down to fill the range would be interesting paper trade. I'm not entering it though, but because I still want to do analysis for British pound. Okay, so looking at the daily for British pound. Wow. The daily is coming up to these highs here. And we just got to look left to see where these highs come from. Okay. So looking at the daily. Daily is currently, the current daily candle is rejecting this resistance right up here. The previous candle appeared to be halted there. We got this other daily level right below here. And it looks like price is driving down. So the daily is bearish and is bouncing off this daily resistance right up here. Look at the 4-hour. Okay. Also a 4-hour resistance has been formed up here. We got another 4-hour level right here. That was a support. Price is already broke below it and close. And then looking left, we got a 4-hour level where price is currently respecting at the moment. And then below, you got all this clean traffic to come down. 55, 54 pips. Looking at the 1 hour. All right. Let's adjust according to our 1 hour. Looking left. Clearly this range right here. We look left. Where's price? 1 second. Oh, price is already at the bottom of that range. Okay. So closes below here is looking beautiful. Looking left again. Anything for this level? Got some major levels here, but I think if it's going to come down, it's going to drive, mirror this. This one was already mirrored by this one here. This one mirrored that right here. And then potentially this one will mirror this one right here. Potentially. We'll see. Might be on the break of this low, but this candle right here has no top wick. So you wait for that to come make a top wick. And then we're in the 1 hour. So let's look at the 30-minute moving forward. So what did we say? We said the daily is currently bearish. The 4 hour is currently bearish. The 1 hour is currently bearish. And the 30-minute is also bearish with no top wick. On the 30-minute, we got this sort of 30-minute support right here. If we look to the left, clean traffic down to here. Looking further left, clean traffic also down to here. So interesting for sales. You have all the higher time frames on our side as well. I think the best way to get sales here, ideally the greatest one. So this is cool. 30-minute top wick is being created. You would need a closure below here to take sales. Needed a closure below here. 171224. 17122. Otherwise, you can have something like this, which would also be totally fine. We get a 30-minute candle formed here, something like that. Of course, the open will be somewhere different. So it's a bullish candle that's forming here. Then the next candle, this more ideal version. And then the next candle could drive up to fill maybe to about right here. And then also that would be on the break of these highs right here. This type of position, ideally. Actually, there would be nothing on the break of these highs, but it's more likely to drive up on the break of these highs right here to the left. Now, once that's formed, and I mentioned this level right here, then we'd be looking for the sales on to form. So once we get this bearish candle formed right here, something like this, then that's what we're interested in. Something like that. Maybe continue driving down. That would be perfect. That would be perfect. Beautiful. So actually, I don't have any bias for this. I just have sales bias for this British pound. But the question is, until where will we take the sell? So let's look at the 4 hour. Oh, I believe these sales are valid. They're valid all the way to maybe this is a 4 hour, yeah. I think they're valid all the way down to here, to be honest with you. About 91 pips. These sales for British pound. But the thing was, what banks? Euro CHF, yeah. Okay. Yeah, these cells are valid. Yeah. But I would need a closure below here, or I need a resistance formed up here somewhere like I just drew out earlier. That's the only way. And now if you're talking about the buys, you're bouncing off this daily resistance here for British pound. So It would have to be above this resistance if you want to take any bias, in my opinion, if I want to take any bias. So yeah, my bias is heavily bearish for British pound, Japanese yen. Let's come over back to gold. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, it broke for the paper. How many pips was that? That was already 10 pips. We would have been break even. Just about 8. Probably wouldn't break. I probably would have wouldn't break even at like 5 pips anyway, to be honest with you, because there's this support right here, this level right here. Very cool. But this still doesn't have a top wick. So this wouldn't have been my entry. I would need a top wick. So I think these sells are gonna be, it's just all this rejection here. So cleaner sells would be a closure below here at 1696. What did I say? 1696, sorry. 1969. 1969. That's 1969. 11. Yeah, that would be awesome. The 4-hour has this strong rejection top wick up here, the 30-minute. Still no top wick. The 1-hour also no top wick. Sweet. So now we just gotta wait. We just have to wait. It's a paper trade. I did not enter this trade. I just called it out, and actually, since it is a paper trade and went that far down, I would be at break even here anyway. There's this level right here. So sells in this zone also they're perfectly fine below this level, but ideally more below this level. And then this range is even a nice almost 55 pips. Yeah, actually. It's okay. Just wait. You're not gonna miss anything. Dun, 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 dun. Mm, 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 mm. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. Looking at this level now in British pound, I see that yesterday's candle had a closure above here. Looking left. Where's our next level? Our next daily level is somewhere up here, which is interesting because we could begin to see a bullish move. We can begin to see a bullish move. So maybe this is potentially the bottom wick for the daily here, possibly. And then we can see this move up to these highs up here. Still a lot of hours in the daily candle, so we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. But ideally, like I said, for this, I'm interested in seeing this current candle closing back up at the top of the range. Something like this. And then the next candle forming resistance to come back with a closure to form resistance first. And then the next candle after that, maybe come back down to fill this range. Ideally, that's a better situation for me. So this gold entered a paper trade here. I called on the break of these lows. I didn't personally enter it because I still wanted to do a analysis on British pound at that time. And also I didn't have a top wick here. So I was just comfortable with a paper trade, not actually entering the trade. But when I saw it breaking the lows, as I see, when lows or highs are being broken, most likely price is going to drive in that direction. So that's already 10, 11 pips. I will be closing partial profits. Already moved the stop loss to break even because we had to do it earlier since this level, this key level right here, right? Looking left, we see that there's a key level right here. So I was comfortable making this risk-free. And you have more cells below here, which are the better cells because this candle still hasn't created a top wick. And then if this candle, the current bearish candle, sorry, if this current bearish candle is able to continue driving down, oops, change the color. All right. So if this current bearish candle is able to just continue driving down, something like this with a closure, then you wait for the next one. This is perfect. It's a perfect breakout. And which one is it? So which breakout setup is this? Well, let's have a look. To our oh, look at that. Looks the same, right? That's the setup. Get a closure below. Just below, right? Wait for the top wick to create and then for the drive. Yeah. Awesome. So potentially more sales on gold. And this range is 52 pips. Looking left. Wow, this level. This level is insanely strong. And look at this level right here. Isn't that the same level we're waiting for right now? For price to close below? Drive down to here. If price can break below here, then you got another level right here. So let's back up for a second because I want you to see this. This how crazy the levels are. I was just saying that this level right here, you see this? Let me just point it out. This level right here, I believe that's the same level that we were looking at to the right. And price has, of course, reacted here in the past. Price is just time after time moving to the same areas that it's always been at. Every so often, it'll make higher highs, all-time highs, etc. But look at that. It's the same level we were looking at to the left. This one right here and this one, right? So this little zone, this is where this wick came down to. They rejected because price had a history with this area in the past. So yeah, actually, more sales over here as well. Just have to wait. Any questions? We have this news coming up, unemployment claims at 8:30. So that should be interesting. That should be very interesting. $7.20. $40 into a 1 hour closure. And then also that would be the opening of the currency markets, 8 a.m. It'd be quite interesting to see like gold respect this level right here. Respect this level right here. As it's bouncing back now on the hourly. Close back. Let me see. This is the hourly. So then we witness it. It'd be interesting, right? So if it comes up here and closes bullish on this hourly, maybe something like this that closes back into this range. This would be interesting. This would be very interesting. And then that would be the 8 a.m. open, right? Forming with the bottom wick first, and then news as a catalyst to drive it back up somewhere. You know what I mean? That would be interesting. So let's wait and see. That would be very interesting. Because the reason I say is because this level is a strong level, it appears. It appears to be a strong level. If we look at price in the past, right? Look at this. This level appears to be a strong rejection level. So what's to stop price from doing what it did in the past right here as well? What could stop it from rejecting like it did in the past is news. News could potentially just cause it to melt all the way down. It's very possible that news, this might actually just continue. It closed right here, right? News is good for the dollar. So the next candle just melts even further. This is very possible. And it would be going with the trend, which ideally we'd like to be going with the trend as well. But it's interesting. The other scenario is also very interesting. That could happen. I'd love to witness it. And we have about 1 hour remaining before we see if that's possible. The reason I say that is because British pound is now bouncing off this level. And normally I find that if British pound is going one way, commonly I see that gold is going the opposite way. So I'm thinking that if British pound is going up now, rejecting off this level here, then it may do something similar to what it did in the past, right? If we look here. So this bearish candle came into the zone, 4 hour. The next 4 hour closed bullish. The next bearish candle drove down. Could this could this 4 hour candle close bullish? And then at 9, the new 4 hour candle drives down. But if this drives down, or maybe even this one could drive down. This one could potentially drive down. But if this drives down, what I see time and time again in the market is that gold is going to do the opposite. So if British pound is going to drive down, then maybe we can anticipate that gold will have that catalyst to drive up, and that catalyst being news. Just needing something to give it that push, right? Yep, let's wait and see. But until then, we stick with the trend. We stick with the trend. So this paper trade is working out pretty good. That's already $60. Oh, look at that. Nearly 20 pips already. So now you gotta wait for a closure below here. Because it could just reject like this other candle, right? And with it hitting this type of level right here, we need it to like have some volume to push and break through. You got 4 minutes until 30-minute closure. This one still has no top wick. So I wonder in the next 4 minutes, will it come up and create a top wick? Two minutes remaining. So what do you think about the mentorship so far? Leave the comments on in the comment section once the video is uploaded. So British pound essentially respecting this area right here. Which indeed is a key level. Look at that. "30 seconds until a 30-minute closure." All right, we got a 30-minute closure, respecting this level right here. Closure on GJ as well, above this level of resistance on the 30-minute. And gold breaking the lows of the previous candle. So at this level, this is where I would close full this position. Because it's a strong level and the current 30-minute candle doesn't have a top wick. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna use the restroom. Okay. Ooh. All right, so it is 7:34. We gotta wait. We have to wait for hourly closure. So while we do that, in the meantime, let's go and wait. Hmm. 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 Ah, saw. Ah, screwed up. Screwed up, screwed up, screwed up. I screwed up. Um, I screwed up. I should have took his queen. No, I just thought he was intermediate, that's why. Oh, sweet. Oh, screwed up again. It's funny. Wow, I just threw that one away. Okay, that's better. No distractions. Sweet. Check. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, got him on time. Got him on time. Okay, cool. Thanks. Sweet. Thanks. Awesome. Good job. 8, 7. You got me. 4, 3. Oops. 1. Uh-oh. That's too bad. Thank you. Good job. All right, let's see. So gold. Look at that. Coming all the way back up. Bouncing off that level that we mentioned right here. Creating a top wick. Creating a top wick. On the 1 hour. Essentially. Still got about 15 minutes remaining for this 1 hour candle. Creating that top wick. Okay. So this is looking more like what we drew earlier for British pound, Japanese yen. We said price would eventually just come back up to here. And then we'd want to see a rejection similar to this. So you get this bearish rejection. You got the top wick, right? Already formed. So then the next candle looking something like this to come back down to even maybe break below the range after forming a top wick, of course. So that's something we'd be looking forward to. And this specifically would be a fake out. Because why? Why would this be a fake out? This would be a fake out because if you look right here to the left, we have a resistance formed right here, right? There's a resistance formed right here, but this candle managed to break above it, right? So now, if this candle, after rejecting all the way there, manages to close right back below this resistance formed, right? This range formed, then this next candle here could just come in and fill the range, right? What does that look like? Well, it looks like what I just showed you, but it also looks like what we have in the playbook. Bearish. It's a bearish range fill. Is that not correct? This candle closed above the range. If the next candle manages to close below the range, we wait for the third candle to create a top wick and then drive down. Bearish range fill. On British pound, Japanese yen. Yep. And it is 7:46. 15-minute closure. Resistance formed on a 15-minute. Thirty minutes. Let's look at the 30-minute. Okay. Interesting. Looking at gold. Thirteen minutes more before an hourly closure. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna wait. People ask you what is trading. You say it's waiting. That's all it is. Just waiting. Patience. Sabar. Oh, is that what we're doing now? Ooh, that is what we're doing. Very well. Oh, I messed up actually. Sorry. I should have just took this. That's funny. Yeah. Probably should have just took this one. Okay. Gonna take it with the rook. He will attempt to take this with the rook. I mean, with the. Good job. Okay, cool. Sweet. Awesome. Cool. Ten minutes remaining until an hourly closure. Cool. He decides to take my. I see. This is what he wants to do. Interesting. So I lost my knight. 9 minutes remaining for an hourly closure. He's gonna bring this down and fork. He did not. He did not. Okay. Well, now he's gonna bring it down the fork. That's for sure. Oh, it's a tough one. Let's see. I gotta move this one here, and now he's gonna bring this down the fork. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Tough one. He still didn't bring it down the fork. That's crazy. Okay. I'll prepare for it. 22, 19, 18, 17, 15, 14, 12. It's too slow. This guy's too slow. Okay, good job. Good job. Too slow, buddy. Too slow. Far too slow. Three, two, one. Too slow. Good job. Okay, so let's see. Rejection on gold. British pound driving up. Breaking this level potentially. It's just nothing's clean here for the buys. Nothing is clean here for the buys. You got price. With a level right here. You got price with a level right here. You got, oops. Yep. You got price with a level right here. Then, of course, you have this level right here that we first drew out earlier. So there's nothing clean here. There's nothing clean. We just got to wait. I'm about to get an hourly closure. In about 6 minutes. So we got to wait. Let's see. Four minutes remaining. Two minutes into an hourly closure. So let's see. About 40 seconds remaining for an hourly closure. Continuing this downtrend. So it looked like price drove, had a pullback. Retesting this level. And now coming back down. All right. So we got the hourly closure, new 30-minute forming, both respecting 30-minute and hourly respecting this level here. So in the next 30 minutes, if we can get a bullish candle closure, we can get a bullish candle closure, support formed. Something like this, support formed. And then the next candle would be the news candle. I expect it to at least come up to fill this range or even drive up to here. That's what I'm expecting if support is formed. Within the next 30 minutes. And like news on Tuesday, I'll have a position for the news about right here. Something like that. Similar to just the other day. But this has to be nearly closing bullish. So it'll be about we'll have our decision by the last 3 minutes, 2 minutes of the 30-minute candle. British pound is rejecting. So the 30-minute rejected. The 1 hour rejected this level as well. Interesting. The only difference for today with trading the news is that may have to wait for, we may have to do a buy stop instead of entering. Yeah. This is clearly bearish. 30 minutes bearish, the 1 hour is bearish, the 4 hours bearish, but it's approaching this level that it's always had trouble with in the past. May 23rd, April 23rd. Sorry, that's 2023. May, April. Yeah, the history with this level is strong. But news could be that recipe, that assistance to help it push down as well. So anyway, like I said, if price action sets up how I like it to, with a support being formed, then potentially buys up at least to here, or actually up to here. Stop loss below the current candle. And on top of that, I would probably close full around this resistance, but definitely will be at break even immediately. So we just gotta wait. We got about 24 minutes. So let's wait. Let the waiting games begin. Interesting, very interesting what he's doing here. Sweet, thank you. Awesome. Beautiful. Might form that support. Very similar to this situation here. This was the other day. This candle right before news formed this support. News candle shot up right around here, taking partials and moving stop loss to break even. Then it came back down, created this bottom wick, and then shot back up again. Beautiful. Very beautiful. So similar setup. Nothing. The only difference is being at this key level here. You may we may see gold shoot all the way up to here at about 95 pips. Yeah. But the thing is, this could be a catalyst for it to finally break these levels to the left. That extra push, something just greater than volume, right? It's usually natural disaster, news, speeches, market movers such as Trump, Elon Musk, something like that. Xi Jinping, or any of these major world leaders. Yeah, so it looks like British pound is swelling up. Coming right back up to these highs. Right? This high, this high, and this high. All these rejections here too. So the question is, it's preparing for a 830 drop down, maybe an 830 move, while gold prepares for a launch. Just have to wait and see. We don't want to do too much speculation. We want everything that we're anticipating, we want it to be logical, right? The logic in this is that we're at a major level, right? We're at this major level here. If we can get price to form a support confirming this major level, then the next candle could potentially drive up, and then we'd have a buy stop for this one. But it has to be about 2 minutes before the news candle. On top of that, I'm gonna need I'm gonna need this candle to be bullish, still remaining bullish. If it's not, then you might have to reconsider. There's some criteria for us to have in place in order to execute this type of news trading. All right, we're about to get a 15-minute closure. It's looking like it might be weak bearish on the 15. 46, 45, 44 seconds remaining. Okay. 15-minute closure in 4, 3, 2, 1. Still respecting this level here. Got the new 15-minute candle opening up. So the first 15 minutes of our 30-minute candle close bearish. So these next 15 minutes or so, we need to see it close bullish if we want to get these positions for the gold buys. Unemployment claims will move the markets. So previous is 264,000. The forecast is 253,000. So they're projecting that the unemployment claims have dropped. And they're also insinuating that there's less unemployment claims. So they're insinuating that, I mean, they're not insinuating anything, but what it means for the dollar is that if it's actual less than the forecast, then the dollar strengthens and gold shall decline. But if it's actually higher than the forecast, then that's unfortunate. And the dollar will weaken and gold shall shoot up. Gold shall rise. Okay, let's see what this is. Yeah, let's take a look here. Department of Labor. The number of individuals who file for unemployment insurance for the first time during the past week. Actual less than forecast is good for currency. Released weekly, usually on the first Thursday after the week ends. This is the nation's earliest economic data. The market impacts fluctuates from week to week. There tends to be more focus on the release when traders need to diagnose recent developments or when the reading is at extremes. Although it's generally viewed as a lagging indicator, the number of unemployed people is an important signal of overall economic health because consumer spending is highly correlated with labor market conditions. Unemployment is also a major consideration for those steering the country's monetary policy. All right. Philly Fed manufacturing, medium impact. Forecast is negative 19.5. Previous was negative 31.3. I can't even make any predictions. Yeah. Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia, level of a diffusion index based on surveyed manufacturers in Philadelphia. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Released monthly on the third Thursday at the current month. Above 0.0 indicates improving conditions. Below indicates worsening conditions. Whoa. It's a leading indicator of economic health. Businesses react quickly to market conditions, and changes in their sentiment can be an early signal of future economic activity, such as spending, hiring, and investment. Survey of about 250 manufacturers in the Philadelphia Federal Reserve District, which asks respondents to rate the relative level of general business conditions. Cool. So actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Current forecast is negative 19.5. Let's see. Still got about 20 minutes remaining. Sorry, 10 minutes remaining. Gold reject. I mean, silver, gold. British pound rejecting here. Gold rejecting the downside. I need to see this bullish. Indicating potential support formed. In order to take a position for a news trade. Might get it. Let's see. 20 minutes remaining. I need to be bullish by the last 2 minutes. Then interested if we do get that before the last 2 minutes of the 30-minute candle, then I'm interested in buy stuff at the highs, and of course stop loss at the low of the current candle. Risking only 0.5%, nothing too crazy. All right, let's see. We still got some time to kill. Oops. Oops. Okay. Buddy. Queen. Cool. Awesome. Oh, auto resign. Okay, cool. No problem. All right, let's see. Will gold pushing down be the move that makes British pound goes up? And will the news be what prompts gold to drive up, causing British pound to come down? Or is it actually just this price action with the levels here? What does this trend line mean, right? It just means that lower highs are being formed. Previous highs are being respected. Lower lows are being formed. 5 minutes remaining for the news. Oh, we got a mountain pattern here. Know what that means? We got a mountain pattern. You see this? The price is here, 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 here. It's creating this mountain pattern. You just gotta Google about the mountain pattern. When the mountain pattern is formed, man, it means price is gonna shoot up. But sometimes people say because the mountain patterns form, when you get the mountain pattern form, it actually it's just like the tip of the iceberg. So it means price is gonna shoot down to reveal the rest of the mountain. I'm joking. Mountain pattern. All right, so let's see. We got about 3 minutes remaining. And what it looks like is going to happen if this doesn't become bullish within like the next 3 minutes, looks like this might actually be the final catalyst that push to push gold lower. Push gold lower. It could be. It could be. Very interesting. Very interesting. One minute remaining. Hey, it's trying to do what I like. It's trying to do what I like. Okay. Going to prepare a buy stop. Cool. So I'll just have it up here. I'll have it here first and then I'll adjust it. Stop loss will be at the low of this candle. We got about 30 seconds remaining. Okay. Have it at the high of this candle. Stop loss just at the low. Only risking 0.5%. Okay. Got about 20 seconds remaining. It's not staying bullish as much as I'd like it, but okay, sweet. There we go. That's what I like. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, activate it. And it's gonna push down. It went down. Okay. Only risk 0.3% on that. It pushed down. Awesome. Okay, sweet. So it went against us. And it's going to be the catalyst as we discussed earlier. So like we discussed earlier, this gold move is coming up against all of this sort of support here, right? You have price making all of this support right here, yeah? So if price is making all of the support here, and in the past it's been doing the same thing, what's going to give us that push to actually break it? And as we can see, gold breaking the lows here, potentially being able to break the lows here. It could be news. Could be news. So this 30-minute candle on the gold news buys came down a bit, then went up to activate, and then pushed right back down. And if we get a closure below here, you have sells. And let's see what the results were for the news. And how about British pound? British pound still respecting this high up here. So let's see about the news, what the results were. Okay, let's check. Okay. So unemployment claims were less than the forecast. Good. And Philly Fed manufacturing. Okay. Good, good. So you can see gold continue to drive down here. Another resistance formed right here. And then continue driving down. And you have clean sales below here. So price was able to break through all of this resistance here, right? Because of what? Some catalyst, right? Something that prompted. Then you have a support right here. And you have more clean traffic coming down to here. I'm looking at it right. Look at this, more clean traffic down to here. But let's see what the rejection is like first. Now at this point, we need a closure below here. Look at that. British pound breaking the structure as gold goes down. So like we said, you got this rejections here, right? Then you also have these rejections right here. And then you also have some more rejections just right here. And then ultimately just in this area right here. So let's see. Okay, we gotta wait for 30-minute closure. I screwed up this one. Yeah. Yep. Take this. Mm, mm. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Oh, I messed up. Check. Oh. Got to throw in the towel for this one. Sweet. Okay, still pushing down some more. News being a catalyst, as we mentioned earlier, there has to be something. It's either going to be news, it's going to be natural disaster, it's going to be market movers such as Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Kim Jong-un, whoever it might be, right? Putin. It's going to be countries invading other countries. It's going to be a host of things that are going to contribute to moving the markets. So let's look back at this, right? So this news, right? What was interesting about this, right? We had news coming to this level. I mean, news, essentially we had news. We had news coming to this level, right? So if we look at this level, we see on the 4 hour that it's a strong level. It's a very strong level. And price just couldn't break it in the past. Here it couldn't break it. Here it couldn't break it. Here it couldn't break it. Respect it. They just showed so much honor and respect right here, right? But now finally we're getting these candles that close below. And we see that price may want to continue driving down. So we got to ask ourselves, is this just going to be normal volume in the market that's going to allow price to just break through these levels? Could be. New York Stock Exchange, currency markets open, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, Colmex open, or it can be news, right? Like in this case where news is that drive, that push. It's just that extra push for price to finally actually get below here and potentially close below here and then continue potentially driving down into the range, right? And now that we're below this area, right? We said this area is had these wicks, right? Now we're below this area. So now you can potentially have these clean moves down, further down, right? So it looks good. Let's wait for the hourly closure in about 15 minutes and then see if there's any potential setups. And if not, then we'll call it a day. I think that was good. So far, a good week. Very good week. No need to overtrade. Fifteen minutes until a closure. Look at this. As we mentioned. Gold being a catalyst for British pound to continue driving up. News being a catalyst for gold to break those strong supports and continue driving down. Beautiful symbiotic relationship going on here. But why might that be? Well, if we look at British pound, Japanese yen, oftentimes people say that Japanese yen is a safe haven currency. Similar to gold being a safe haven commodity, right? Metal. So when people are looking for safer alternatives, they usually go to gold as well as Japanese yen. When gold is dropping, there's a sell-off on gold, then people are going back to the British pound and the US dollar, right? Because when you see gold dropping, then ultimately dollar is going up. And when you see British pound going up, ultimately Japanese yen is going down. So British pound is currently stronger than Japanese yen. But look at this, interesting. Getting this rejection here. So in about 15 minutes, we're going to have a 4-hour closure. If this 4-hour can close below here, then that speaks volumes in regards for price being able to continue to drive down. But if this 4-hour is just collecting liquidity and closes respecting this range here, then or this 30-minute closes respecting this range here, then it'd be interesting to see the type of buys. We'll see in about 15 minutes. So what do? We wait. We have to wait. So let's see. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, check. Check. Right. Mm. Let's see here. Let's drive him out for a bit if we can. Okay. So let's go check. Right. Ah, that's fine. Yeah. So let's go check. Okay, we take the queen, check. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. 9 minutes until the closure. Look at that. And Japanese yen. Up again. All right, let's see what's cracking. Eight minutes to the closure. Got this level here. Seven minutes. We get a closure. Six minutes remaining till we get a 1 hour closure, a 4 hour closure, and of course a 30-minute closure. This 4 hour candle here doing what these other 4 hour candles couldn't do to the left. What these guys couldn't do, she does it. We have to see, still 5 minutes remaining. So if this 4 hour here can just close like that, then we get all this clean traffic to mirror. Gold on track for worst week since February as dollar rises and US debt ceiling deal looks doable. Look at the weekly. Look at that. Resistance formed here on the weekly and dropping. Okay, 4 minutes for closure. We have the trade setup seminar on Saturday, webinar. We have back testing on Sunday, live simulation trading, gold. And then we have live trading again on Tuesday and Thursday for next week. The last 2 live trading sessions. Today was our 4th session. And mentorship light is nearly at its final days. It's been beautiful. It's been beautiful. Trade setups webinar Saturday. Back testing on Sunday. One minute, 25 seconds remaining for a 4-hour closure and 1-hour closure. Looking for the 4-hour to close and create a top wick before continuing the drive down, because that's what we look for. So next candle, something like this, top wick form, continue driving down, maybe even something like this, sorry. Top wick, and then continue driving. Sweet. 35 seconds remaining. Ugh. Okay. The hourly is closed, the forward is closed, and now we are anticipating a top wick on the 4-hour and the hourly. And then potentially to continue to drive down. I would ideally like this wick to come back up to touch this level. Done on the break of the low of its own. The break of its own low. I have a sell stop. But I need the wick to come back up to here. About 18 pips at this level. Then I'll be interested in risking maybe 1 to 2%. Has to go up some more. Okay. Is this strong enough for me? Let's see, how many pips is that? I don't have a sell stop set yet. That's 18. I wanted to tap into the zone at the top that it just broke through. So being left. Okay, okay. So that's tapping into this zone maybe right here. Let's see. Which is fair enough. Yeah, just make a better top wick, or even come all the way up and form a resistance, because you've had this huge move already. We've already had this huge move here, right? So if she can go up to create a top wick, and then maybe if she wants to drive us some more, form a resistance, come down on the next candle. Also good. Let's see. I will have a sell stop on the low of this candle here. Let's see. Sell stop at 1965.9. Okay, we're activated here. This bottom here is 17 pips at 10 pips. I want to go to a risk-free trade. At 10 pips, go risk-free. Some volume to kick in so it can just drive. Let's see if she drives. She's already breaking the low. British Brown rejecting, creating a bottom wick for the 4 hour, potentially driving back up, already breaking above this, closing above these 4 hour highs here on British Pound. Driving back up. British Pound, Japanese Yen. And gold also coming back up. I want to see it just push, push, push. But there's this sort of support right down here. Well, it's actually down here, but 22 minutes for a 30-minute closure. We need her to respect this resistance right here. If it's going to be a break and retest, that's fine, but it has to close below here, a 30-minute closure. If it closes above there, then I'll just close the trade. $21 minutes remaining for a 30-minute closure. Let's go and push, push, push it to the limit. Okay, I don't like how it's not just pushing. I think she might find some support here. She might find some support here. All right, we got 20 minutes until a 30-minute closure, so just keep We actually tapped into our 10 pips here. So going to break even now, and I'm securing some profits here. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. And now we have a runner. Beautiful, beautiful. And we're losing our chess game. 1 second. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, dang. Oh, yeah, he got me right there. Damn. Okay, since we're at the support, I'm just going to close full here. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Hold on 1 second. Let me just come back to here first. Beautiful, beautiful, very beautiful. And if you got a runner still going, you're still in there. Still in there. You're still in it like tenant. All right, let's get over here. The multitasking is real. For real. All right, I think we're gonna end this one. All right, beautiful, beautiful. That was beautiful setup. You should have risked 1 to 2%. I mean, that's our textbook setup. What is it, right? It's a bearish breakout, right? Got a closure below. We got a closure below the range. Next candle, which is the 4-hour candle, created a top wick, drove down at 10 pips. We moved break even, and then we secured profits as well and left a runner. And when it was struggling, we took that runner. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful setup. Should have risked 1 to 2%, and we came out with a W for today. So, let me know if you have any questions. Comment on the video if you have any questions. Hit us up in the Telegram, or you can also hit me up on email or WhatsApp. So, I'll see you guys on Saturday. We have the trade setups webinar on Saturday. Should be good. Should be fun. I'll be covering the price setups Bible, the textbook price setups, right? Trade setups. So, take a look at this. You can download this free at the Epic FX epicfx.academy. You can download it for free. Yeah, everything you need. Price action trading made easy. Removes confusion caused by indicators and chart accessories, allowing traders to focus on the story being told by price. Our price action mastery course delivers basic and advanced concepts in a simple and easily digestible way. You see it yourself. It's right here. It's simple. It's easy. It's logical. It's practical. It's reasonable. And most importantly, we're using the EYES indicator. We're just using our eyes, right? And range trading. That's what we're doing. We're range trading, right? There's either a breakout outside of the range, there's a break outside of the range, and then a retest of the range. There's either a fill of the range, or there is a wick fill, which is also inside of the range, right? In trading inside of the range. So yeah, you can download this here. You're already in the mentorship now, right? This is the mentorship lite available to everyone. And the price action mastery course, you can access it here, or you can just access it on the YouTube channel. Oh, I think let's see. There's a link right here. You can access it on the YouTube channel as well. Just come to playlist and you'll see oh, that's a video I liked. You'll see price action mastery course right here. Beautiful, yeah. It took time to make this happen, so make sure you check it out if you haven't already. Because actually the mentorship is actually just here to answer the questions that you have from this course, right? So if you held that, congratulations. Price is still driving. W, beautiful trade, very beautiful trade. Okay, cool. So I'll see you guys Saturday. Trade setup seminar. Get the price action setups Bible so you can know exactly what we're talking about. If not, we'll discuss it again also the day of as well. So almost finished, man. Congratulations. You made it this far. Hopefully it's been beneficial, and happy trading. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Cheers.